What is going on, guys? My name is Joseph and welcome back to Money Block. For today's video, I want to introduce you guys to a project that I have recently jumped into and which I'll be holding on to until the next bull market. It's a project I believe has high potential of making crazy returns when the market turns green. Plus, it's from a sector that performed really well in the previous bull market. So it's one that I believe will do quite well again in the upcoming bull cycle. I'll let a disclaimer though. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, so this is not financial advice. I am simply a random guy on the internet who is very much enthused about cryptocurrency and who is just talking his mind. So, since that's out of the way, let's get into what project I am talking about. Now, this project is called the Suipad. Suipad is the first decentralized launchpad that's built on the Sui network. The Sui network is a layer 1 blockchain that was recently developed, which boasts of being able to scale far more than Solana and the likes of Ethereum, etc. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with what a launchpad is, you can watch my previous video, which is called Make Money with BSC Pad. In this video, I touch a lot on what a launchpad is and my first launchpad that I bought into, which made me a lot of profit back in the previous bull market. But in essence, though, it's simply a platform that allows you, the user, to buy into future projects before they hit the market. So think of it like a IPO in the stock market. Now, the equivalent for that in the cryptocurrencies market is called IDO. So Suipad offers IDOs for you, the user, to take part in before it hits the general market. It's also one of the first IDO launchpad that offers insurance in the case of severe losses to users' principal. So that's a big advantage it has over a lot of other launchpads. So if you buy into a project and it doesn't perform, say, as well as expected, or somehow you lost your principal along the way, well, Suipad will actually refund you a portion or sometimes even all of that said principal. But how does it all work? Now, firstly, you will need the native tokens on the Suipad platform, and these tokens are called Suip or SUIP. Now, these tokens can be bought on centralized exchanges such as Kucoin, Gate.io, Mexis, or Cetus, or sometimes some persons say Cetus, right? Now, once you have these tokens, you'll need to store them in a compatible wallet. Now, Suipad supports a large array of wallets. Just head over to the Connect Wallet option, click on that, and you will see a wide array of different wallets that you can choose from. Once you have selected your wallet, you have downloaded your wallet, you have registered, set up your wallet, you will now need to send those tokens that you have bought over to this wallet and then connect to the Suipad platform. Now, in order to participate in any of their IDOs, you will first need to stake said tokens. Now, what is staking actually on the Suipad platform? Well, it's simply locking up your tokens for a period of time on the Suipad platform, and this lockup of your tokens grants you access to myriads of projects that will be launching on Suipad in the coming months. But how do you do this? Well, let's say you have your wallet set up, you have your tokens in your wallet. You would simply head up to the stake option right here, click on stake. As you can see, explore staking of Suipad tokens. So the total so far that is staked into the Suipad platform is over 3 million tokens. You can see the total locked and the average lock duration. So this is where you will head to, where it says my staking. You would connect your wallet here. Now let's click connect. So this is what you'll be seeing. So you enter the amount of tokens right here that you wish to stake. Right here you see your balance, so that's all of the Suipad tokens that are in your wallet. Now here you'll enter the weeks that you want to stake for, so you can enter a max of up to 52 weeks. Now the higher you stake, the more rewards that you will be getting. Now if you selected the flexible stake, this staking option can only be claimed after being locked for 48 hours. So this is basically locking your tokens for a period of 44 hours, or at least a period of 48 hours. Right after that, you can always unlock your token again and you can choose to stake again. Then we have the 5 weeks option, which gives you a APR of 3%. You have the 10 weeks, gives you roughly 5%, 25 weeks gives you 11%, and 52 weeks gives you 21% on your initial staking balance. So the higher you go, the more rewards you will get. Now, of course, the more Suipad tokens you stake, the higher the rewards will be. Which brings me to another topic of what is called the Suipad staking tiers. Now, there are 6 tiers that Suipad offers. All of them you can see here, from Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Diamond, Crown, and Sui. Now you fall into one of these tiers based on the amount of Suipad tokens that you have staked. So for example, let's say you stake between 0 to 10,000 Suipad tokens, you will fall in the Ruby tier. If you stake between 10,000 and 20,000, you fall in the Sapphire tier. You stake over 100,000, you will fall into the highest tier, which is called the Sui tier. But what does all this means though? What are the differences between these tiers? Now, the higher the tier, the higher the APR rewards, of course, but you also get a larger allocation of the project that is being offered by Suipad. So remember I said that Suipad enables you, the user, to buy into the IDOs before the general market does. So the higher up in these tiers you are, the larger your allocation will be. Let me give you an example. So let us say that project XYZ is looking to launch on Suipad and they're offering 100,000 of their tokens for purchase at a price of, say, $1 each, right? Now, based on the tier that you're in, let's use Ruby for example. So Ruby tier, for example, may only grant you a small allocation in projects XYZ offer. So say for example, you may only be granted $10 worth of purchase into project XYZ's token, and of course $10 will only grant you 10 of their tokens because one token is selling for $1 each. Now let's bump it up a notch to Sapphire. Now Sapphire, being 2 tiers above the Ruby tier, it's a possibility you may be granted, let's say, $100 worth, and of course $100 would give you 100 tokens. Now let's push it up to Sui, which is the highest tier that's available. This may grant you up to even $10,000 worth of allocated projects, so that would give you 10,000 tokens. So you get the gist of it. The higher the tier that you're in, the more the allocation, the larger the allocation will be. So it's worthwhile to try and get into those higher tiers. I personally have so far been a part of 2 of their tiers, and the process was very, very easy and straightforward for me. Now they have a bunch more projects slated to be launched soon, plus other crazy development that is on the horizon. So it's worth checking them out. Now, of course, I can't stress that the launchpad sector performed really well in the last cycle. So I believe it can do the same come this bull run. Now, bear in mind though, none of these protocols are foolproof. and by the snap of a finger it can all go down to zero. But that's the risk we have to take in order to achieve financial freedom in cryptocurrency, right? So that pretty much wraps up this video. Now I'll leave some links to their official social media channels. And of course, if you have found any value in this video, just remember to give it a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next one.